this is Tracy Hickman, even though I don't much sound like it tonight. Um, as you can see, we are not at Mythos Games tonight. That's because, once again, somehow, I have managed to get a bad head cold. So, you're hearing these amazing dulcet tones here this evening because I just feel terrible. I just want to say hello to Deja Vu. Glad that she made it here with us this evening. And I'm sorry that this evening is going to be cut a bit short because I am, like I say, feeling kind of under the weather this evening, and it's prevented me from starting my game and running our game this evening. We were all prepared to go in tonight. Hello, Troy. Yes, and welcome. Sorry, I'm feeling bad myself, but I'm doing my best to get better. Underleveled, hi. Good to see you here this evening. Always a pleasure to have good friends join me here. And thanks for your encouragement here tonight. I kind of need it. It's actually been it's been a kind of a madcap week here so far, and maybe and thank you, Dave Smalley. I need to get some tea and some. Laura's all prepared this evening to get me a hot beverage, which, as we all know, is what one needs when one is feeling under the weather. A good hot beverage. We'd I'm sorry, as I was saying, it's been a really crazy week here. Laura and I drove down south to St. George, Utah. It's about a 5 hour drive here from my home, and to visit with my parents. My father, Dr. Harold Hickman, and my mother, Joan Hickman. They live in St. George, and it was really good to go down and get to see them. My Shlomo, thank you very much. I hope to be feeling better soon too. We went and visited with my parents this weekend. My father's in his late 80s. My mother is too, and it was good to see both of them and to talk about all of the things that are going on here in our life. So we were there for the weekend and got to visit with them, and it was wonderful. St. George is an amazing place. It's very much desert Southwest. It's if you think about the red rock formations in a lot of the old Western films, that's what it looks like down there. Those the wonderful rust red rocks and cliffs down there. Very, very desert, but the temperatures down there this last weekend while we were there were in the 80s, which I very much appreciated. My wife especially appreciated that. She loves the warm weather. But we couldn't stay too terribly long. We had to drive back up here on Sunday afternoon, because I had some absolutely amazing, big amazing meeting at the Void, where we were able to present the Void to some really great people and show them our plans for the future. And it was an extraordinary day, very important day for the Void, and we met some really great new people there, and got to go through a couple of the experiences that were old friends of mine, and even got to see something new today that we're building, or on Monday that we're building there, that's really extremely exciting. but I also, of course, have been working on Skyriders with Laura. One of the things that we've done this week, as a matter of fact, is um, I get to do two things at once here. Oh, thanks, Dragonhearth. Yeah, I'm sorry the Void isn't in Vegas anymore, too, but that may change. You never know. I'm very excited about the new plans for the Void, as a matter of fact, and I hope to share them with you here as. Oh, thank you, Underlevel. And have a good time there at church. Have a good worship, and we'll see you here again next week. So, excuse me. So this week Laura has been working on a new set of maps here for our Sky Raiders project. Got her involved in building some of the new maps, expanding our world, and that's she's been really enjoying that. We've been using Incarnate as a great place for us to put maps together, and she's been really enjoying that. In fact, one of the things that I had to do earlier today was to go in and put the scale of each map on the map that she's working on. And it was kind of fun because the full map of our world was actually is a full fractal map of the world. And so I'm able to go into that and measure distances across the surface, and use that as a benchmark, standard benchmark for all of the maps that we're making of the world as we expand into it. So Laura's been enjoying that, and for that matter, I've been enjoying it as well. And oh yes, yeah. That's all right, yeah. I just type some stuff in here. Anyway, so so I've been also working and in fact was very excited about running the game tonight. I had a brand new map. Well, as you may remember from last week, our intrepid adventurers, they had a rough week last week. They went back to Haven in the hopes of, went back to Haven in the hopes of getting some information about how better to fly their aeroship, and ended up starting a fire in the library. It was a complicated thing. Probably ought to watch the stream to see how all that turned out. But it didn't end up very well for them. Apparently, every time they go to Haven, something horrible happens. At least that's been the track record so far. And they decided maybe they better set off for somewhere new. And last week they set course for, for a place called Kron, which is the home of the Dragonborn, which one of our characters is one of the Dragonborn. So I was really excited actually about this because I had put together a new map, and this was one of the maps that I put together for their journey here. So I was really very excited about what was going to be happening in the game tonight, and was all excited to go in and make this happen. But unfortunately, Um, like I said, I got this cold, and so I wasn't able to go in and run the game. So next week we'll be all prepared for our game, and I'm very excited to run that a whole new area to explore. One of the great things, by the way, I just wanted to mention this tonight. One of the really great things about doing these streaming games is one, of course, acts as a play test. It lets us try out the new settings and the new places and new adventure structures that we're using. I apologize. I've been needing a nap all day. This cold has just knocked me over, and so we'll probably be a little bit short this evening as well because I'm going to run out of steam fairly quickly. Um, anyway, one of the great things not only is the playtest aspect of what we get out of running the games. Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, it's not just getting to playtest the game, but it also really kind of motivates me every week to move things along in Sky Raiders, to create new places as the adventurers explore, and to bring bring everything together each week and move it forward just a little bit. Anyway, so I'm really grateful to the group that plays with us every week, and grateful too for their understanding tonight that I just couldn't come in and subject them to me, I guess. Anyway, so like I said, I got to share that map with you. That was fun to do today, and of course you can see that we are still very much in support of Ukraine and their struggle there across the world, and we want to show their flag and to show our support for them and our daily prayers for them that they may achieve peace once again, and for their continued prosperity there. So yes, we oh, hi Andrew, welcome. Well, thank you very much, Andrew, for what you said. Andrew says that, gotta be honest, haven't checked up with you since the Death Gate cycle, but your 80s output was most inspiring, most important designer in TSR history, in my opinion. Why, thank you. That's great praise indeed. And thank you very much for that. We're very, very excited, of course, for the first of our new Dragonlance series to come out this year. It'll be coming out late summer this year, and hope that you'll enjoy this return to Krynn as much as Margaret and I have had in writing it. As a matter of fact, you guys this evening get to be the first to know about some of the things going on this year. I'll be returning to conventions. My wife and I both will be returning to conventions this year. And with the new book coming out, we're going to try and make more conventions than we normally do. Thank you, Dragon Knight. Yes, it will be great to be traveling with old friends. And I can tell you that one of the things I've loved about these books, this new series of books, is to be able to take that journey with old friends again. And of course, not just the old friends in the book, but with all of you as well. We're very excited to take this journey with you. So, but we are going back to conventions again this year. We are scheduled now to be, Laura and I are both scheduled to be at the Gen Con convention this coming August. We'll be there with some pretty exciting things, and I think I can assure everybody that we are going to come back with a killer breakfast for the first time in a number of years. So Killer Breakfast is coming back to Gen Con this year, and we're very excited to do that. So you can come and see Laura and I on stage singing our Fractured show tunes, as well as playing a role-playing game with each of you. We love doing a role-playing game for several hundred people. So hello Byron, hi, it's good to see you tonight. Wish I were feeling better and I could be more enthusiastic. I've been getting your notes, by the way, Byron, and it's been very inspiring, and I'm grateful to you for sharing those with us. So we will be going to Gen Con. Laura and I will both be attending Gen Con this year. I will be attending Emerald City Comic Con up in Seattle area this year as well, to help promote these books. So all of you up in the Pacific Northwest, I'm looking forward to seeing you in person there, and sharing this new journey into Dragonlance with you there. And then in addition to that, I just got a note from DragonCon in Atlanta, and it looks like then that Laura and I will be returning to DragonCon this year as well, and enjoying the madness in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, and also again to share the new book while we're there, and to reconnect with all our good friends down in the Atlanta area and beyond. So we're actually going to be attending a number of conventions this year, more than we usually do, but we do have this new book coming out, and are very excited to share that with everybody this year. Also got notice, we've been talking about all kinds of things to promote the new book actually that's been coming out. One of the things that we've been talking about is what excerpts from the book we'd like to share with everybody. So I'll be letting you also know when we'll be releasing those excerpts, and hope to be able to read those for you right here on our stream. Yeah, David, yes, it would be good to see you at one of the cons, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. Hopefully we'll be able to do that this real soon. If not this year, certainly soon. But I think that's probably all of the news that occurs to me to share with you this evening. If any of you have got any questions, please go ahead and put it here in the stream. I'd be happy to excuse me, happy to answer those for you while we've got a few minutes here. Just us friends here gathered around the warmth of my laptop screen, and in the gentle glow of my monitor. One of the things that did happen recently, I think I probably mentioned this before, is I do like to back Kickstarters, and Linda, yeah, we're going to get your book to you soon. Yeah, and like I said, there's been some promotional things we've been talking about. I'll share those with you as soon as I can. Any chance the players for my game will make it into Sky Raiders as NPCs? You know, I think that would be great. As a matter of fact, I'd love to be able to put a number of our players in there. They've been such a great they've been such great players. We were so fortunate to have such really great role players to join us in our games, and which is one of the reasons, of course, I was I felt badly about missing this evening because I really wanted to see them again this evening. So yes, I think maybe we'll get to put some of them in our games. I know that there's a lot of names we got to come up with for a world like this. So I don't see any reason why we can't see them there. We have been toying with the Ethos system a little bit more, um, uh, and I think we've got some interesting ideas as to what new directions to take with that. Um, I've been I've been trying to get a handle on exactly what I want to do with Ethos and what Laura and I want to do with Ethos, and I think we've got a good direction for it now. I'm very excited to get that out in front of everybody, as a matter of fact. Um, yes, yeah, and David says that he hopes to see about expanding on the app. Have to help with voice out over and acting. We may actually call on some people for that because we've got a lot to put into that app actually in the times to come. And very much looking forward to very much looking forward to actually to getting Skyriders in front of everybody. It's a lot of work to get done, but I'm very excited to get that out in front of everybody and get everybody playing. Not just getting everybody playing the game, but we've got some new things that we're doing with the app. Still can't tell you about them because we're still trying to get our feet under us on it. But and we don't want to over promise. We want to be able to deliver on what we say we're going to deliver. But if this all works out the way we believe that it will, then it's going to open this world wide for your development as well as ours. Marshall wanted to point says that my 11-year-old is nearly finished with Dragons of Winter Night. She keeps asking me what's up with Fizzband, and I just smile and wink. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. Oh, and Linda says she wants to thank us for all the updates that we give. We've been one of the. She says you have been one of the best Kickstarters I've backed. Oh, thank you so very much. We try so very hard to keep everybody abreast of what's going on with the development in this world. And as a matter of fact, there is one thing that I'll just kind of sneak share with you here this evening, and that is that I've seen images from some of the first 3D miniatures that Kim Borys started work on. And I'm really excited to get these out to you. We're hoping actually to be able to do a number of these things. I've become quite fond actually of my 3D printer, and have a tendency to run through the PLA plastic quite a bit, as a matter of fact. In fact, I think I may have shown you this before. I'm going to try and show you here. Well, it's not going to work this way because it's the wrong camera. That's terrible. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can find the other camera here. There it is. This is my portable camera. This is my submarine that I built on my 3D printer for my it's for my game for my submarine U-boat game. Yeah, as you can tell, I do like my models here. Let's see this one. Okay. So anyway, let's see if I find that. There we go. That's fine. Okay. So anyway, so now you've seen. Yeah. I'm very excited about. Yeah, I'm looking for the STL files too because like I said, I just love getting the and getting the tactile feel of something solid in my hand. I built that 3D model of a Type 7 U-boat for my U-boat board game, and I'm looking forward to actually playing it. The other thing I'm looking forward to playing, hopefully tomorrow, if I can rouse myself up to it. Yes, I'm looking forward to the airship model too. By the way, Deja Vu. It's that's going to be amazing. Um, and I am looking forward also to playing my Return to Dark Tower, which was one of the Kickstarters that I backed, and that recently showed up at my door, and has and I've been thinking that if ever I've only got 3 people showing up for one of our streams, we may just have to bust that one out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the airship model is going to be pretty exciting, and it's interesting too. I don't think we've got time to do it, but I'll see if I can't talk. See if I can't convince Kim Boyd to model this. Sure, her schedule is super crammed, but there's a device actually that I have designed that's kind of an in-world device for plotting course and speeds of aeroships, and it's kind of like a binnacle, or more like an old-fashioned compass, but it works within the game, and it's actually something that you need to play with within the game. So I'm hoping that I can convince her to render a 3D model of that device at full scale, so that we can use it as a game tool in the game. I have actually talked myself out, and I'm running out of gas here. So sadly, I'm going to have to say goodbye to you good people here for this evening. I'm doing my best to get well for next week, because it's going to be a great game. But I'm very grateful to you all for joining me here this evening, and for a little time together, and to check in with you. Okay, thank you, Linda. Thank you very much. I am gonna get some rest, maybe get that hot beverage, and take care. Thanks for joining me here this evening, and to all my Sky Raiders who are out there and have joined us this evening, to the winds, Buccaneers, to the storm, Sky Raiders fly. And we'll see you here again next week, and hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better. Thanks, everybody. Oh, click like, subscribe. I'm supposed to say that. Apparently, it's a thing I need to do. And we'll see all of you back here again at Dragonhearth next week. Good night for now.